well, we're here at the Landmark today to see
Not Star Trek.
X-Men.
X-Men.
Something with the apocalypse.
Yeah, an apocalyptic movie.
Who knows?
Is this one, or there's a Wolverine 3 coming out, right? Is that the last Hugh Jackman one?
I believe so.
This is the last X-Men, though, with him, then.
I think, yeah. I think, I mean, who knows? He might change his mind or something.
I'm sure he doesn't need to.
So, what do you think about this X-Men apocalypse? There's some
Not
weirdness
really
in the last
sure.
one, wasn't there?
The last one is the one with Peter Dinklage, correct? The midget?
Yeah.
I mean little person? Midget's not
I don't know.
correct word. Yeah, it was, and that's the one where they go back in time because Peter Dinklage came up with those Sentinels that were able to destroy the X-Men and adapt to all of their things. To be honest, it's been a while. I don't remember really how it ends or what the point was.
It has been a while. The thing was those Sentinels were going to kill everyone.
Right, so they went back in time to stop that from being put into effect. And Mystique was kind of like a rogue. You know, she was like...
She does what she wants, whatever.
Going out on her own, yeah.
So this is gonna take the cast from, like, the 70s, right? This is when it takes place, the 70s-ish. It's not the future X-Men, it's the past X-Men. But because there's a future X-Men, we know they get through this?
Yeah, so I guess there's really no suspense as to if they're gonna die or not.
Or maybe they're gonna do something similar where they have to go back in time to save the present?
Further back in time?
Back to the future X-Men.
I have no idea. I don't really know what to expect. To be honest, with a child, I'm a little out of the loop, so I don't really know what the storyline is at all.
I'm like, this is the problem when you have multiple timelines. Things just get confusing.
It's true. I would agree with that. And then you start, and it's like, how far do you take this?
It's just too much.
On top of this, how many X-Men, X-Men's been going on for...
Yeah, it has been going on for a really long time. So...
Anyway,
And there's all, like, different movies you gotta, like, I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be an action film. To be honest, it's got Jennifer Lawrence and body paint. I mean, how bad could it really be?
It's got kind of crapped on by critics.
Has it? I haven't.
It has a little bit.
It doesn't really surprise me. It gets to that point where, like, how long can this really... I mean, you know, it's been done.
Here's a conspiracy theory for you.
Superheroes are kind of on the out.
Are they, though? Because the Avengers, that was, like, the best movie ever to people. Not me personally, but...
Which one? Age of Ultron?
Yeah. Or not Age of Ultron, the Captain America Avengers.
Oh, like the new Winter Soldier one?
Yeah.
Or...
whatever it's
Civil
called.
War.
Civil War. The rise of...
Yeah, that netted, like, it's made tons of money.
So this conspiracy theory is that Disney is paying critics to shit on non-Disney movies.
I guess this is technically Marvel Universe, but this isn't Disney owned.
Disney.
This is Universal.
That's the thought. And if you look at it, like, everything that's not Disney is getting, like, poor reviews. Star Wars did good. That's Disney.
Right.
And then Batman, Superman tanked. I thought it was a decent movie. I don't know why. I thought it was a decent movie.
Right.
Like, this one's getting, like, not doing too hot. It's competitive films.
What about where does Deadpool fall in?
I think Deadpool was
Disney though, isn't it?
I don't think it was Disney.
I guess it couldn't be.
And I think it was like before there were any, like, movie competition out there.
I guess they're not really worried. Deadpool's a bit of a spin-offy movie. It's not your staple flagship.
And no one thought it was gonna do as well as it did.
Oh, it did so good.
But even, like, Ghostbusters is getting shit on. And
it's true.
There are many reasons people give for that. But I'm saying conspiracy theory, Disney. Now, obviously, Disney's not going to confirm that they're paying critics to...
Never.
And maybe they're not paying critics to do that, but maybe there's some sort of incentive.
Maybe maybe it's operatives. Maybe Disney, instead of... maybe they're paying them in the roundabout way of kind of using their influence to get them jobs in critic roles.
Yeah, so, I mean, who knows? The only way... Don't listen to people when they say listen to us, because we're not getting paid by Disney or anyone or ever.
No,
to
not
say
even
this.
like you
so,
two. Like, I mean, you got to watch this for us to be able to, you know, have influence.
Yeah, and so as of right now, we have no influence. So you got to listen to us for the actual legitimate reviews.
That's true. We're like the Donald Trump of movie reviewers. We're not paid by anybody. We can say whatever the hell we want.
Except Donald Trump, I think, gets paid by himself. Where
Yeah, it's true. He does siphon money through his corporation to his own.
we don't even get paid by ourselves.
And then you could probably do that as a tax. I mean, you got to give that man credit. I mean, he's not a complete idiot. That being said, I really hope that
he doesn't get in.
he is on the other spectrum of things is a complete idiot. So that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah. So
I think it'll be decent.
Let's go.
I'm gonna say like a 7.
Pre-movie rating is 7.
Yeah, kind of like just like average. I feel like it'll probably be your standard superhero.
I think I gave Civil War like a 3.
Wow, you really shit on that movie.
Well, that's probably because everyone said it was so good. And I don't know, it depends.
I do get your reasoning. It is basically Batman versus Superman, just in the different universe.
It's the exact same thing.
Same premise.
Just flipped.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what it's like. We'll get back to you. And hopefully it's good. So, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Peace.
Ah, there we go.
Magic.
Look at that.
Magic.
So, X-Men,
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Is that better or worse?
I think that's worse.
All right. X-Men Apocalypse. What did you think?
It was pretty good.
You thought it was pretty good?
Yeah. I liked it. I was entertained.
What did you like about it?
I thought the story was pretty good.
I like how they introduced the characters.
I agree.
Like the beginning, like maybe 15, 20 minutes, they had like all the characters introduced.
Yeah, they didn't waste any time in there.
There wasn't a whole lot of like exposition. It's just kind of like, here's your character, here you go.
Right.
I guess 15, 20 minutes of the actual story, not including the...
Yeah, all the other stuff.
5,000 years ago.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
including all that. Which...
I thought they set the scene pretty well.
By the way, that 5,000 years ago part...
Yeah.
He's an idiot. To like get people to build a pyramid for you and not inspect it on a daily basis, and then have it so that it can like with pretty much 4 swings of a hammer can collapse the whole building. That is not structurally sound.
No, that it was very Death Star like with like one gaping flaw.
Absolutely amazing. So
yeah.
I mean,
yeah, for being the all-powerful being, he totally dropped the ball on that one.
He's an idiot.
He is. And,
I mean,
and for doing that, that sole purpose is enough to just be like, he totally deserved to.
Yeah,
he deserved everything he got.
And I mean,
because he's stupid.
And he is stupid because he picked terrible team members on his team.
That's true.
He had Storm and Magneto, which were good, right? Those are 2 people I would want on my team.
That's true. That's true. But I mean,
Angel and whatever purple lady.
Yeah. She just wore like a one-piece leather bathing suit the whole time.
Those don't make the cut for my team.
No,
Sorry.
Especially when Angel's the one that got his butt kicked by Nighthawk. Right? Like he's a fighter, but he's a loser.
Yeah.
He's lost. So he's going to lose again.
Yeah, I mean, you don't go and recruit. I feel like he just recruited the first 4 people he saw.
Yeah.
And
then the other chick, she was just angry. You know,
yeah.
She's just an angry person.
She joined because she wanted her powers to be better. And
right.
I mean, they were, but I mean, you can polish a turd and it's still a turd.
Exactly. I think he just had a shite team.
That was it. I mean, if he could have got a few more people on his side, that worked decent.
Yeah.
And why limit yourself to 4?
Yeah, apparently only 4 disciples, all he wants or needs.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Other than that, what did you think of the...
It was pretty good. The action was good. I liked the Wolverine cameo. Lots of killing. And when you think about the grand scheme of things, like the destruction of all of Cairo,
how many people died?
It was mass.
Because they were messing up the whole world.
Yeah, that's like super mass genocide of just the human race in general. It was pretty crazy. Like when you really sit down, like I mean, we dehumanize it a lot, but when you sit down and actually think about what just happened in that movie,
the numbers.
Yeah, pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
Pretty intense.
I mean, maybe not a whole lot of people died. I mean, definitely that whole city.
Yeah, I mean, he destroyed basically all of Cairo. I mean, he built a pyramid out of even the looks of the building there and what you see on TV and stuff. I mean, the buildings there aren't really made all that well, and he used that to make his pyramid. I mean, probably not great material choices.
You know what they say? The pyramids were built in a day. An afternoon, even.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because he built it just like that.
Yeah, he did.
Which is, why didn't he build the first one? And he could have built it without the gaping design flaws.
Right, because then he wouldn't have had any subjects to have to worry about.
He's just not thinking.
No, he's been through this before. As they said, there's been tales about him for a long time where he comes and tries to end the world and then seems to fail every single time.
He's probably his own undoing every time.
Well, it's like job security. He just has to do it to, you know. But yeah, it was good action. I thought some of the CGI looked a little bit not so well done.
I agree. Was there anything else you did not like about the movie?
It wasn't too bad.
No? I felt like there was a lot going on.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, to be honest, it was like 2.5 hours, so it was pretty long as it is.
And it did feel long.
It did. It was starting to feel long at the end, and it didn't seem like there was a conclusion coming. And that part was getting to be a bit, I don't know, I was getting over it. But yeah, I didn't like that. I think it dragged a little bit. But at the same time, I think they tried to cram too much in. It could have been like 2 movies.
Yeah, I feel that. And they kind of left it open for a third. It doesn't mesh quite 100% with where the old ones from, gosh, when were those? Like 2000?
2000, yeah, early 2000s, probably late 90s. But in a way, they don't have to necessarily match if they're.
It is like a different alternate universe,
right? So they could lead into like the general area that the original X-Men movies started in, and then kind of like
pick up.
I guess so.
But
so if there's been 3, 4, they could really like remake all of the old ones with the different alternate universe.
I like Patrick Stewart though.
I do. I like Patrick Stewart a lot too. But yeah, so I'd give it, what did I say going in? 7, 6.5. I'd probably give it about exactly what I said.
I like the Quicksilver parts too.
Those are awesome. I like him a lot.
His
parts in the last one were really good as well.
The bits with Magneto kind of dragged on for me personally.
Yeah, his conflict, it's like, get over yourself.
Yeah, and Xavier's conflict kind of dragged on a little bit.
Yeah, the whole part of them fighting in the mind was, that could have been done a bit quicker.
And the laser eye dude, like there are so many times. Cyclops. They like run onto the helicopter, right? Because they're captured at one point. Spoilers. They're captured. They run onto the helicopter. They're like, quick, get us out of here. Oh, we can't because there's some sort of field. You can't teleport out. Well, just lift your little sunglasses up and destroy the whole helicopter.
Right.
Maybe not like the whole helicopter, but shoot forward and, you know, murder the pilot and...
Right. I agree. And there were some things like... But I guess the way around what they did, because, I mean, there were some things that were obviously metal that he didn't seem to...
In the end there, where he's like sucking all the metal up except for that metal car, their metal jet.
Yeah, and conveniently, they're...
Selectively collecting all the metal.
Yeah, but the guy did ask for him to reach into the ground and destroy everything from through the ground, so maybe things flying through the air, like...
Doesn't count if it's on or above the surface.
Right, they could have been in the air before he started sucking metal through the ground. I guess is potentially the only way that I would see that conveniently really, really worked out for them. I figured the closer they got, they were just like, I'm like, oh, well, they're screwed, they're flying in a big metal plane. Well, he's, you know...
Yeah.
But it seemed to work out really well for them conveniently.
So, I don't know. I'd probably give it, probably right around a 6.5 or 7.
Yeah, I think it was average.
Average movie.
Good, not...
Which is kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I think, to be honest, I think that's how a lot of X-Men movies have been.
Yeah, they're average movies.
I'd say they're not bad. Like, they're definitely watchable and enjoyable, but I wouldn't put them up there as anything stupendous.
I wouldn't say it's terrible and not to see it.
Right, exactly. I would definitely say go see it. It was great. It was a good movie. It just wasn't anything special.
It wasn't the best movie of all time.
No, I would say that's right.
We should have a new rating system.
We should probably come up with like a standardized system.
We should come up with like the best movie of the world, which I mean that it's not necessarily the best movie of the world. It's just like right now, yeah, definitely best movie ever, or like good, or terrible, or like complete garbage.
Yes.
So maybe that's gonna be on that rating system. I kind of like rating it out of 10 though, because I could be like, so how many?
Yeah, things out of 10.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree. I agree. But I would say it was average. It was good.
I have had it
not great.
Up to here with end credit scenes. They're garbage. They're pointless. I'm not sticking around anymore to see them. And also 3D.
I remember when you always made sure you stuck around.
Yeah. There's nothing good anymore. It's just kind of like, oh, well, that's great. And I'm sick of 3D effects and 3D movies.
Yeah, especially if you're not going to go see them in... I mean, not everyone's going to go see them in 3D.
And, like, what happens when it's out of theaters on DVD?
Right.
You get these shitty CGI that's specifically for 3D.
Right, where, like, things are flying out, but, I mean, it's really not flying out, so what's the point?
I mean, I feel like this movie would be great in 3D, because
it had some good parts.
But don't make any more 3D movies, Hollywood, please.
Thanks.
And stop with the after credit cutscenes.
Agreed. I think it's just their way to get people to sit through and actually watch all the credits.
I know, and I don't want to do that.
Nice.
Anyway, we'll see you next time. Until next time.
Peace. Keep on rambling.